XII Middle School Band Concert. My name is Ronaldo Benitez, and I am the Director of Bands at John H. Wade Junior Middle School, and I'm proud to serve as the TMEA Region 12 Middle School Coordinator. Today, you will be hearing 96 of the very best middle school musicians representing the West Zone of Region 12. They represent 14 of our 29 Region 12 middle schools. These students prepared for an audition held back on November 8th and were selected from close to 460 students. The students and their directors should be commended for their hard work and preparation for tonight's event. Also, none of this would be possible without the support of our students, parents, and family. Thank you, parents, for supporting your child in pursuing an education in music and participating in band, while the students have the opportunity to do other activities. At this time, we would like to recognize the musicians on stage. As I call your school, please stand. Lopez Middle School. Miller Middle School. At this time, I would like to introduce our Region 12 Band 2 West Zone clinician and conductor, Mr. Stetson Began. Per his request, his bio is in the program, so I'm not So please join me in welcoming Mr. Stetson Began in the Region 12 West Zone Band.
Directors, it's an honor to be in front of your students. It's such a privilege to work with you, with these students here, such a high level. For those of you that are still a little confused, like what we did in 10 hours is we put 5 pieces together with that little time of rehearsal. A lot of these students are sitting next to someone that they've never played with before, and it's really remarkable what students are capable of when they're pushed and held accountable. And I truly love my job so much. And I appreciate your support, grown-ups, parents, grandparents, because we couldn't do this without you. Because I know there are days when those students come home and they want to throw their instrument against the wall, or they just want to just put all their anger out on it, but you're like, no, we're not going to do that. But what an astonishing progress your students can make from 6th grade. You know, they probably sounded like they were birthing a cow on their instrument when they first started. Some still do. No, I'm just kidding. I kid. But this is only the beginning of their progress. This is only the beginning of their journey. And I invite, I know there's a big question mark about what high school band is like, what that looks like, because I know if you haven't done it before, you're like, what's this whole high school thing in band? And I encourage you and your student to try it 1 year, see what it's like. Because it really is very different than the middle school thing. It gets more competitive, and it's a great thing that looks at college applications. I will say we, as band directors, I speak on their behalf, we're not teaching your children to be band directors or music majors. We're just teaching them to be good humans. And we're teaching them skills and valuable life skills that they will hold for the rest of their lives. These are the future doctors, lawyers, all of that. I know that sounds super cliche, but the students that are in band they're learning time management, they're learning patience, they're learning how to work with other people that they may not necessarily like to work with, but they have to work with them for the betterment of the group. I know all the adults in the room can say amen to me about that, because I know there are times when we have to work with someone who's a little difficult, and they're having to do that, right? Or maybe not tonight, but in their experience. They're learning delayed gratification. That is something that is very hard to teach. You know, in this TikTok world that we live in, we can look up the answer to anything and we get instant gratification. So these students are learning the delayed gratification, and that hard work truly pays off. I'll stop proselytizing, but I'm so thankful for this experience. Thank you for supporting your student, and have a wonderful holiday season.